it was big culture shock to me. I said, oh, I saw like the big cities. That was the first time to see it. I couldn't believe it. I went there for about no more than 2 weeks. And I stayed there. When I come back, I was like telling stories for 3 to 4 weeks, like almost a month, telling stories to everyone, what I see. The little thing, I was telling them stories about, even the plane itself. I was telling stories about the plane because it was all new to me.
2 years on, he won that Paralympic silver medal.
That was my first Paralympic Games. And also, it's the first ever medal in Papua New Guinea to be in either the Paralympics or the Olympic level, that high level. In Papua New Guinea, no one has ever got a medal, and no one has ever come close to come to the finals. And also, I was qualified on merit into Beijing Paralympics. So it was quite like good achievement. I think in the Paralympics all over the Pacific, I think I'm the first one. So yeah, I'm excited. Had to hear my name in the history here in Papua New Guinea. So yeah.
Having no arm might seem insignificant, but a sprinter's arms are vital for power and balance at high speed. Most of Francis's competitors have either a prosthesis or a longer stump to help with balance. To compensate for his missing arm, Francis has developed an unconscious lean, causing a curve in his spine.
So Francis, it'd be great if you could just tell us what muscles you do and don't have.
I do have these muscles on. This one's the back and the shoulder on the right side, but I don't have it on the left side. This one, the one on the top, and at the back.
So you don't wear a prosthetic?
At the moment, if they put a prosthetic in here, I think it's not, like from my own point of view, it's gonna be hard because you have to have a artificial joint and on a prosthetic, and it's gonna be a hard work for me.
So does that put you at a disadvantage to the other runners?
Kind of disadvantage because the other runners now, like most of them are running with prosthetic arms on, and they've been running well and pretty good at it. But it's only a matter of training because I've seen other athletes too. They've been running without prosthetic, but they're still running fast.
Phones are few and far between here, and the internet, forget it. Still, news travels fast. Francis tells us that already news of our visit that we're here filming with him has travelled to the other side of the bay.
When Francis won his medal, news travelled clean across the island. Francis made headlines, but he had no means of telling his wife Milson directly. She had to read about it in the paper.
Where were you and how did you find out?
I was at my father's home. We were in the garden. Then my cousin sister ran up and told me that we saw Francis on a paper. Then I was screaming, oh, that's nice. It was amazing.
That 11-second race transformed Francis's life. The government rewarded him with the equivalent of 100,000 New Zealand dollars, allowing him to build a house that's basic by Western standards, but here it's a large home.
And get an elevator in for wheelchair access? Yeah. Shoulder's great. So this is it. This is great, man. I mean, how important is it to be able to provide and build this house for your family?
I like it like building this house for my family. Really hard for people with disability in Papua New Guinea to come to the States and build a house like this because you have to have enough money to, but yeah, I tried my best and I just managed to build this house.
His home is just a few unfurnished rooms. There's no kitchen, bathroom or electricity, but it's solid and he's proud.
This society is like the male has to provide for all the families. If you're a father or if you're somebody elder in the family, you have to provide. So a house is very important in the society, so I decided to build one.
He's provided security for his family. The money's also allowed him to attend university. He's studying commerce in Australia. His wife and family remain home in his village.
Were you there when your son was born?
No, I wasn't there. I was in Gold Coast studying, and then they called me that, oh, you got a baby boy.
But to take advantage of his success, he's had to sacrifice time with his family and his village life.
Studying now, you'll come out of Australia with a degree. Do you feel pressure to come back here and use your degree?
Of course, yeah. I'm just thinking of coming back to Papua New Guinea, and they still haven't decided which way I'm gonna go.
His heart is here. He'd love to live a simple life here in the village. But there's pressure, and he feels he owes it to his country to take a leadership role in the city.
Do you feel you're a role model?
No, kind of. Role model. There are like some people who know me, like people whom I don't know. They can just come up to me and they shook my hand and they even call my name, and I said, oh, okay, yeah. I appreciate it, like, oh, cool. I don't feel like I'm somebody up there. No, I'm just want to be humble.
Francis raced in part to change his life, to be the best. But what he didn't realise is the impact his win would have on his country's 7 million people. He is the first and only international medal winner. He's gone from being the kid everyone felt sorry for to a national hero. There's even a serious call for Francis to become a future Prime Minister.
The country are putting their eyes on me. If they see my name, like, oh, okay, Francis is going to this place and probably he's going to win a medal. Because they want me to achieve, because I've achieved already something. It's competition. Anybody can win, but you know, the people here, they just want to see good results. There also like people that see me and they just want me to be Prime Minister and Member of Parliament. And I just want to be somebody humble and just an ordinary citizen.
All over the country, Francis is adored. But most of all, they want him to win another medal.
What was it like when he won?
Oh, we were overjoyed, like we were happy for him.
We put our country on the map, on the global scale, you know.
People happy. They said, he's a disabled bug. He can run.
The entire city was on our toes. Yeah, we're very proud that at least somebody from our nation with a disability has put the nation in the world map.
I just don't want to let the country down.
Francis is heading to New Zealand to the IPC World Athletic Champs, being held in Christchurch. It's the most important event before the London 2012 Paralympics.
Be fastened as a precaution should we encounter unexpected turbulence.
He's trying not to focus on the fact his family, village, and entire nation have great expectations. He ran a personal best of 11.1 seconds in Beijing 2 years ago. He now has to run faster to win a medal here in Christchurch, to qualify for the London Paralympics, and maintain the life he now leads. His competitors are part of large delegations with their own physiotherapists, sports psychologists and other support staff. Francis has just an Australian-based coach and that trusty pair of spiked shoes. Francis is ranked #1 going into this race.
When athletes line up on the track, the only thing that separates them are the lanes they're in and the flag of their country on their chest.
But now we understand just how diverse their backgrounds are. There's tremendous pressure for him to perform. A humble guy who's somehow become a hero. It was his best race of the season, but he crosses the line in 5th place. The Brazilian winner sets a world record of 11.01 seconds. Francis hasn't qualified for London this time. He'll have his work cut out for him in the next 12 months, if he's going to make it to the Paralympics.
So how do you feel?
Not really well, because I missed out on just hoping for something good, but yeah, that happened. Like, people ran really fast and I just came in like that.
After his disappointing finish, he returns home to his village, with less fanfare this time. It's a short break before university begins, and he's back into his tough training schedule. The competition is sharper than expected, but his motivation is strong. Sport is the ticket to his bold new life.
Disability issues are well down the agenda here, but by changing his own situation, Francis is changing a nation.
We are witnessing the havoc caused by a violent and ruthless act of nature.
And the Prime Minister has now declared a national state of emergency.
Time passes and all of a sudden the flowers stop arriving, and then it sort of sets in.
I'm not angry at anyone, I'm angry that I thought I knew. I thought I could control the situation for my family.
Christchurch, the emotional impact immediately after February's devastating earthquake. Attitude was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.